I want you all to understand that I dropped $25 into this comic just so I could do this review. I want you all to understand that because this is the first and only time I will ever talk about Fortnite. Yeah, so we're gonna do the Batman Fortnite 0 Point crossover. We're gonna be talking about this review and yeah. Now, despite my tone, I didn't hate this comic. But the ending really annoys me. But there is a reason. You all know that I have a serious dislike of Fortnite. Like, I just never cared for it. I never understood like the fandom for it. If you like Fortnite, that's fine. But me personally, I just never got it. Now, you're probably thinking, why did you even bother? I get it, it's Batman. You like Batman. Batman may not be your favorite DC character multi, but why did you get it if you weren't going to like it because of Fortnite? And I wasn't going to get this comic. Even though, yes, it is a cool crossover idea. It's Batman in a video game. And yes, this was to promote the Batman crossover when he showed up in the game, along with Harley, Catwoman, and Deathstroke, who all also show up in this comic. But there was another reason and also Christos Gage, who I really dig as a writer. I think he's a very underrated writer. He also wrote the script for the Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game for PS4, and. But there was another reason. But Christos Gage, I was like, okay, Christos Gage, it could make it interesting, but I think I'm going to still pass. But then they do this. Batman versus Snake Eyes. Let me say that again. We get Batman versus Snake Eyes in a comic with Fortnite. It had to be in a Fortnite book, but we got it. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about the book. So the book pretty much like hits the ground running of like there's a rip in the sky and Batman goes to investigate and he and Harley Quinn get pulled in, and I have no understanding of Fortnite. So apparently every 22 minutes, like when you go there, it's like Battle World with literally a bunch of people being pulled in by some organization. Like I said, I don't know anything about Fortnite, so someone in the comments below can tell me. But yeah, Batman goes in there and he can't remember anything, and it's every 22 minutes he and Catwoman like get reset by this storm, and they have to find each other and go through this loop every 22 minutes. Yeah. I thought it was fun. I thought that was a really cool idea, because this is literally more of a Batman story than a Batman Fortnite story. This is just Batman in the Fortnite universe. And I think it's a really... Christos Gage at least does a good job of saying, hey, Fortnite, like, hey, Batman's in Fortnite, let's talk about, like, the psychological impact. Because for the second issue, like, what I find interesting is that the comic really feels like each issue feels interconnected, but feels like they're done differently. You know, the first issue is pretty much to establish everything, that Batman is here. He finds Catwoman, but he can't remember and he can't speak. I don't know what that is, because literally he just talks later on. He goes 3 issues without talking. But yeah, the second issue feels like Edge of Tomorrow, or like a superhero version of Edge of Tomorrow, which I like that movie, so I thought that was cool. And then we get to the third issue, where Batman and Snake Eyes throw down. It's awesome. Like, it's worth a loan. Like, I was talking to my friend Matt Denian, who I'm pretty sure is watching this review. He said, I'm only reading this comic for the Batman Snake Eyes fight, which is literally one of the probably, if not the only reason anyone wanted to get this, of seeing Batman take on another major character that we've always wanted to see him fight. We had our Shredder fight. We've technically had our Batman Scorpion fight. And also we've seen Batman Spider-Man meet. Now all we need really is Batman to meet Ryu from Street Fighter. You know, now we just need a Batman Ryu fight, and that's it. I think it's literally, we've had Batman and the Ninja Turtles, also Shredder, but like, we've got everybody. We've had everybody. All we need now is, and so Udon, Capcom, get with DC, get us a Batman Street Fighter crossover. I will read that. So this also is very much like a Batman Catwoman story, which I really like. Harley's here, as is Deathstroke. But here's where I have a problem with the comic, and in its continuity, because really, this like Harley should be like on the side of good right now, kind of, but she's attacking Batman and wants to stay in the Fortnite universe. Deathstroke is here, and I'm just going to spoil this right now. Literally what happens in this comic is at the end of the comic you find out that the DC villains were trying to find a way into, like, through the 0 point into the Fortnite universe with some big Fortnite villain I don't even fucking know or care. But basically what it is that after Bruce and Selina get out of the 0 point and back to Gotham, they essentially are like, they remember everything because it wipes their memory. And what they remember is that this takes place after the Tom King run where Selina left Batman. You know, he proposed to her, and that was it, and then they remember that, and then, weirdly enough, you have Lex Luthor was the one behind it all, but he wasn't working alone. He was working with the Batman Who Laughs, which makes no goddamn sense, because at that point, Lex Luthor, is working for Perpetua and has the Martian Manhunter DNA in him to become, like, the Apex Lex, and B, they're at war. The Batman Who Laughs and Apex Lex were at war with each other, so why are they working together? And why, also, the Batman Who Laughs referred to himself as the Batman Who Laughs, and everyone just calls him Batman Who Laughs, and it literally, at the end, makes no sense. Because like, that was my problem, was like the ending makes no sense. Also, it does leave off for a Superman Fortnite crossover, which I guess was to tease when Superman shows up in Fortnite. So, by that logic, because Snake Eyes showed up at roughly the same time as in the Batman pack for Fortnite, does this mean when we get to a Superman Fortnite crossover, does that mean we're going to get, Superman meeting Rick Sanchez, just like how Batman met Snake Eyes? I don't know. Anyway, did I like this? Yeah. Like I said, it's just Batman in the world of Fortnite. There are some dumb things I don't understand about Fortnite. This is definitely if you're they don't really explain a lot if you're not Fortnite friendly, like Fortnite known. But if you are like a Batman fan, it is worth it. I do dig the Fortnite costume that Batman has. It's kind of like a Mad Max feel. And again, that Batman Snake Eyes fight is so worth it. It's like it's like almost the entire issue of just Batman and Snake Eyes beating the shit out of each other. So that alone. But I feel I do, at the same time, I spent $25 on this, and maybe I should have waited for the soft cover, but I was like, I'll get it now. Anyway, yeah, if you're a fan of Batman, check it out. If you're a fan of Fortnite, I'd say give it a look. But it isn't this is more of a Batman story than it is a Fortnite story. And usually, like I've said before, I usually have a problem when it's, you know, one character's focus on the other. But this is more of a world. Fortnite's more of a world, and Batman's just in it, so I was fine with it. But, yeah. Anyway, it's going to vary on how much you like Fortnite, really. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of, if you've read Batman Fortnite, did you guys like it, hate it? And hope you all enjoyed this review. Once again, if you want to check on the link below, check out my Patreon, become a patron there. You guys can join one of the tiers and then you guys can have requests that I will do here. Also, quick announcement, I will be doing the fight videos again, but they will be exclusive to Patreon. So you can join for as low as $8 where you'll get exclusive videos, and you guys will hopefully will enjoy that. So yeah, the first fight was actually voted on, and that will be coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. But other than that, I am Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.